And welcome back, everybody, to another live reaction here at I'm Not a Coach. I'm your host, Dave Huerta. Thank you so much for joining us, man. We got a good one to start out week 11 in the NFL, man. Two division rivals in the AFC North going at it. The New York Jets, who are surprisingly on a two-game winning streak. Man, they are 2-7, and they are going up against one of the hottest teams in the NFL, one of the biggest risers, not just in terms of record, but in terms of what they have potential to do this season and for the next few seasons, man. And that is the 8-2 New England Patriots on a 7-game winning streak that ties the biggest winning streak so far this season, man. Let's freaking go, man. But of course, man, the Jets, obviously at 2-7, still have a long way to go to prove that they are still not the team that started out 0-7. They traded away some of their biggest players on defense, but since then, man, they have looked like a team that has been motivated, and they are looking towards the future. And we will see what they can do here tonight against a team whose future seems so darn bright over there with Drake May. But welcome, man. If you're new to the channel, first off, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And let me know if you guys would like to hit up the chat, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good Thursday night game. We've had a couple stinkers in a row here on primetime. But something tells me this game, with not many people expecting a good one, this might be a surprise, man. So please make sure you leave a like on the video. It helps out the channel a ton. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And hit up the chat, man. We're going to have a great night. All right. So, starting this week, man, we're going to be, I added some of this stuff last week, but it's going to be a little bit more consistent. And that is going to be talking about some stats here, man. So, we're going to be talking offensive stats first, just to get a good picture of what these two teams are going to be looking like and what they have done so far this season. So, starting on this left side here, we're going to talk about the Jets. Yes, they are averaging just 144 yards on through the air here. That is dead last in the NFL. It is no surprise if you've seen any Jets game. They are not lighting it up, man. Their best game probably through the air was week 1 against the Steelers. Since then, it has been a struggle. They have looked a little bit better, but for the most part, they are still a team that struggles to get the ball through the air. But that is not the same issue that they have on the ground here. They are ranked 4th. They are averaging 142 yards on the ground offensively, man. Breece Hall has been one of the best backs in the NFL. He's been so darn consistent. And despite all the injuries that they have picked up on offense, man, that offensive line has just done a great job to be able to give Hall room to run. And also, he's been breaking some great tackles and getting some big chunk yards, man. He has been basically their best player on offense. Now, talking about turnovers, this Jets offense has 11 turnovers. Not bad. They're in the middle of the NFL there, 17th overall. For the most part, they're taking care of the ball. Unfortunately, fumbles have been an issue, but most of those did come through the first 5 weeks. Since then, they've cleaned it up, and they've been a little bit more disciplined in terms of ball security. 4 interceptions, not too bad, but unfortunately, when you look at the next stat below, that is how many touchdowns they have scored on offense. Only 10 passing and 6 rushing. That is 27th in the NFL. Not a great number. Something that you definitely want them to be. We want them to be kind of getting going, especially in the running game, man. For how great Breece Hall has been, once they get inside the 10, they do struggle to move the ball. And then finally, they when it comes to the sack percentage, basically how many times they are dropping back and how many of those dropbacks end in sacks. Unfortunately, they lead the NFL in getting sacked with a 12.1% average per dropback, man. So dead last, not a great one. They are obviously not protecting Justin Fields. He's not helping with not getting rid of the ball. And then obviously that makes sense when you talk about the fact that the quarterback that's getting sacked the most per rate, and then you look at what they've been able to do through the air in terms of yardage, makes sense. All right. Let me move this over a little bit here. And now, so I'm still trying to figure this out, see if what works. So bear with me a little bit. Now, Now we're going to talk offensively about the Patriots here, averaging 141 yards through the year. Drake May has been one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL over the last month. Man, he has been phenomenal. So obviously, averaging nearly 100 yards more than the Jets on the ground, they have only been 118 yards, basically smack dab in the middle. But over the last couple of weeks, especially last week with Ramondre Stevens, Travion Henderson, Travion Henderson having literally his biggest game as a pro, going off for over 130 yards, multiple touchdowns, big runs in that win against Tampa last week. And hopefully for the Patriots case, if they can get a running game going with what Drake May and those receivers have done through the air, it's going to be one of the most dangerous offenses in the NFL. In terms of turnovers, not too bad. Very similar to the Jets. Actually, they have thrown one more interception. Not too surprising. Drake May is a guy that likes to risk the ball just a little bit. He likes to throw it. We saw him throw a pick in the end zone last week. And yeah, man, we'll see if the Jets, who are one of the worst defenses in the NFL, taking the ball away. We'll get to those defensive stats here in a minute. But let's see if the Jets are able to take advantage of this young quarterback, kind of risking the ball a little bit here every once in a while. But when it comes to scoring touchdowns, the Patriots are one of the best in the NFL. They are fifth with 19 passing touchdowns and 10 rushing touchdowns on the ground, man. They are a team that can put up points massively and quickly. So look out for that. And then finally, when it comes to the sack rate, they are not too far off when it comes to their sack rate, along with the Jets. They are actually ranked 30th. They are the third worst team at protecting their quarterback per dropback. They are giving up 10.8% on every dropback that they do. So not a great rate. We'll see if these defenses are able to rack up some sacks here tonight against some of the worst passing offensive lines. All right. Boom. David, what's going on? Moo. We got the cows in the chat. Let's go. David, how you doing tonight, man? Welcome, welcome. All right. And then with the game 2 minutes away, we will talk about the defensive stats here. And we'll gloss over these. We'll go into depth a little bit throughout the game as the game goes on. But to give you a picture, Jets, they are 8th against the pass, giving up less than 200 yards. Pretty solid. When it comes against the run, unfortunately, they are a lot worse. 25th in the NFL, giving up nearly 140 yards on the ground. Basically, almost what they average on offense. And then when it comes to turnovers, literally dead last. They have one single turnover, and that is a fumble recovery that they picked up, I think, in week 5. No, actually, I think it was either week 6 or 7. It took them over a month to get that first turnover, and that's basically it. No interceptions, just one fumble for this defense for the Jets. And then when it comes to giving up touchdowns, 25 touchdowns, 17 through the air, 8 on the ground. That is good for 21st in the NFL. And then finally, when they allow a defense to get into the red zone, they are ranked 13th with giving up 58% giving up a touchdown on 58% of red zone opportunities for opposing offenses. David, doing well enough. Just got done with the dog walk. How are you? I am doing well, my friend. You can't see my face right now. Let me take this thing away for a second. But I'm doing well, my man. Hopefully the doggos are doing well. Hopefully they enjoyed the walk. But I'm doing pretty good, man. It was a busy couple days at work and then here as well, trying to get everything situated, and we're gonna get going, man. Plus, hopefully the Jets and the Patriots can give us a heck of a game here, man. But yeah, other than that, man, it has been solid. Over here in Wisconsin, it's been chilly the last couple of days, but apparently we're going to get like 50 to 60 degree weather for the next like week or so. So we're going to enjoy that while we can. How's the weather down there, my man? All right, I'm trying to make sure I get everything situated here. All right, looks like the Patriots with some new jerseys right now for tonight. They're going to kick it away to the Jets. We're going to get it inside their own 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25, and stumbles all the way down to the 29. All right, there we are, and there we go. Perfect. All right, man. Let me move the ball over here. Jets on offense here to start this game. All right, we got 1st and 10. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Ball at the 28. Single receiver to the left. Running back to his left. All right, takes the snap. Looking. Throws it to the left and gets it out to, that is his tight end, Taylor, with a nice little catch, gain of about 5 or 6. All right, baby, let's go. We got 3 people watching. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. Let me know in the chat who you're picking tonight to win. And then also, if you get a chance, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. Helps out the channel, helps out the video. Thank you. All right, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Hall, one of the best running backs in the NFL, and he's going to be very close to a first down. Looks like they're marking him about a quarter of a yard shy of the first. So 3rd and very short coming up. Yeah, these the Patriots. First off, those helmets for the Patriots, clean, man. Clean, clean, clean. I don't mind the jerseys too much, but I feel like it's missing something. It's missing a little bit of red, I feel. It's going to be a toss to the right. Hall has the lane, and he's going to pick up the first and a lot more, man. That's going to be a run of at least 10 yards, if not more. Let's check it out. Yeah, just a simple toss to the right. Defensive end actually read it pretty well, but just did not have the speed to get to Hall before he was able to pick up that first down. Nice little option there by Justin Fields. I called it a toss. It was actually an option play. Boom. All right, that was a gain of 10. So ball at the 48, 1st and 10 for the Jets. Fields under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off and run. He's across the 50 and slides down at the 46 of New England. Yeah, once again, this Jets team is one of the best at running the ball. They're averaging about 100, almost 140 yards on the ground. And they are dead last in terms of pass yardage. So expect a lot of Hall, expect a lot of Justin Fields, and expect at least 1 or 2 sacks likely. It's going to be a handoff. No, Justin Fields taking this one, and he's going to be brought down right at the line. Good play there by New England, man. Oh, we got the bots out. We got the bots. We got the bots. That's always a good thing, right? Gotta find the silver lining. Hopefully they leave a like and subscribe before I remove them. There we go. All right. 3rd and 4. Justin looking. Has time. Has all day. He's going to take off and run to the left. He's got the first down to the 40, to the 35, and out of bounds at the 37, it looks like. Sorry, I think I said the 37. I meant the 33. Yeah, there was a whole lot of space to run. Great coverage by New England, man, but unfortunately, Justin Fields, man, one of the fastest runners at the quarterback position. Looks like there was an injured Patriot on the sideline. 1st and 10. Justin Keeper running to the left. He's got some yardage, and he'll get it down near the 29. Gain of about 3 or 4. Ooh. Yeah, that was Milton Williams, man, one of the newest Patriots. He got rolled up on by one of his own teammates while he was engaged in a block. All right, 2nd and 7, ball at the 29. Hall alone in the backfield, Justin under center. Hands it off to Hall to the right side, and he will pick up another 2 yards there. I reported a couple spin before you deleted them. Oh, sweet. David, thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, as soon as I, like, off the corner of my eye, I can usually see when somebody comments. Sometimes I don't always catch it, so I do apologize. But anytime you see the chat kind of bang, 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 like a bunch of comments right away, I'm like, oh, there's probably a bot. 3rd and 5, ball at the 27. Delayed handoff up the middle, and oh my goodness. And that is Davis just picking his way through that middle gap there and somehow squeaked for about 6 yards and a 1st down. How the heck did he get out of that? It looked like there was like 3 guys that could have tackled him. A heck of a job, man. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Another delayed handoff to Davis, and he's going to get down to the 16. Another good gain of 4. And then when it comes to, I didn't actually put it in the overall stats this time. I did it last week. I'm gonna try to change up some of the stats every once in a while, especially the bottom ones, just to kind of give you guys different things to look for. But unfortunately, New England, despite having a solid defense, they are actually the worst red zone defense in the NFL. Oh, it's a trick play. It's a pass to Justin Fields, and that'll be incomplete. Woo! Handed it off to the receiver, running what looked like a jet sweep to the right side. Instead, he stops, looks like he's going to throw, tries to get it out to Justin Fields, and great job by New England playing that one, man. That was Chisholm. Oh, actually, Chason. Chason. There you go. 3rd and 6, ball at the 17-yard line, and this play is going to be blown dead, and it looks like the Jets were calling a timeout here, so. Sorry, they're just showing Aaron Glenn literally just sprinting down the sidelines to try to get a timeout called. That is hilarious. Cheerleader spotted. Hey, there we go. It's always interesting, man. Once again, never knew that New England had cheerleaders, but they do. Unfortunately, they do not look like they're like in coats at all. It looks like they're wearing like very thin leather. It looks like. So hopefully they're warm. Because it has to be cold, man. Like even Mike Vrabel is wearing a hoodie and a sweater vest. Like almost every single player has, at least on the New England side, has some type of sleeve on. So, all right, 3rd and 6. Justin in the shotgun, running back to his left. Looking, throws over the middle, gets a 1st down, and it's going to be down at the 5, man. Bum, bum, bum. Look at that, man. Woo. All right, we got first and goal, ball at the 6. Justin in the shotgun, running back to his right, condensed formation. Hands it off up the middle. Some power running, picking up 2 yards, getting it inside the 5. Yeah, man. Brees Hall, man, he's a big back, man. He doesn't necessarily run with power. He's more of a one cut kind of juke you out of your shoes kind of guy. But he's a big back, man. He's got some power. All right, second and goal, just inside the 5. Fields in the shotgun, running back to his right. Fakes the handoff, running to the right. He's going to get the edge. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York Jets on the board first here. Once again, they are going up against the worst red zone defense in the NFL, in the New England Patriots. Heck of a job. Landry never stood a chance, man. Landry runs like I do. Short steps and slow. And the extra point is right down the middle. All right, man. Opening drive for the Jets ends in a Justin Fields rushing touchdown to that front right pylon, baby. All right, and we got 6:56 left in the first quarter. We'll see what New England can do on their opening offensive drive. I copied the username and reported the user on their channel. Respect, my man. Appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. But yeah, who did you pick, David? I know you pick. I know your picks in the at the start of the year. But did you pick the Patriots or did you pick or did you pick the Jets to win this game? Let me know. Let me know. Holy cow, man! We got 4 people watching. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you haven't, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel, man. Helps out the video, helps out the channel. It's also a great free way to support us as well. So thank you so much. All right. I picked the Jets. Hey, man. They look good on offense. They look good on offense. So the pick is looking good right now. All right. So while we're on commercial break, let me finish up talking about these bad boys here. So we talked about the Jets a little bit here. They're dead last in turnovers. Only one single turnover so far this season. In terms of touchdowns, defensive touchdowns given up to opposing offenses, they are ranked 21st. They have given up 17 through the air and 8 on the ground. We'll see if that continues tonight against one of the best passing pass scoring offenses in the NFL right now. So I'm just trying to figure out the phrasing on that one. And then finally, their red zone defense, they are ranked 13th, only giving up a touchdown on 58% of red zone opportunities to opposing offenses. Now talking about the Patriots, they're giving up 227 through the air, not bad. 21st ranked there, so not great, but could be changing here, man. They might be getting a little bit better. And then when it comes to giving up yardage on the ground, only 79 yards. They are ranked first against the run on defense. They have 11 turnovers, 7 interceptions, 4 fumbles, good for 14th in the NFL. And finally, in terms of giving up scores here, 18 passes, 3 rushing touchdowns, which is good for 9th in the NFL, man. So not giving up too many scores on defense. But, man, it's going to be kicked off. Caught inside the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25, and getting it down near the 31, maybe the 32 actually. And then finally, Of course, giving up a touchdown on nearly 74% of red zone opportunities to opposing defenses. That is dead last in the NFL. So, one of the worst, actually, the worst red zone defense. So, once again, something to look out for in this game against a Jets offense that struggles to score. All right, it'll be 1st and 10. Drake May going to be under center here. Single back, actually no, fullback, running back in the backfield. Ball at 31. Oh, fakes, rolls out to his right, gets it out to his tight end immediately, but that goes nowhere. Hunter Henry taken down right at the line. David, throw a pick six. Come on, Drake. Just throw a pick six, man. Come on. All right, Drake alone in the shotgun. 3 receivers on that left side. 2nd and 10 coming up. Takes the snap, looking, throws, gets it out to Diggs, and he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first. Got it down near the 39. Oh, there's going to be a flag, a late flag. Looks like this is going to be on the Jets. So it's going to be a personal foul, unnecessary roughness. It's going to be on the Jets, and that'll be an automatic first down, 15 yards. All right, we got just under 6 minutes left here in the first. Drake under center, hands it off to Henderson, and nearly breaks loose here. Picks up about 5 or 6 there, getting it down near the 39 of New York. Yeah, once again, Travion Henderson had his best game as a pro last week, man, just going off against the Tampa Bay defense. All right, 2nd and 3, ball to 39. Drake in the shotgun, running back to his left. Single receiver to the left side. Toss to the left. Henderson unable to get anything on this one. Actually going to lose about 2 yards back at the 41. Holy crap, I think he flipped it. Yes, he did, my man. Yes, he did. Yeah, it wasn't the worst thing I've seen. I thought last week we had one that was a little bit worse than that, like a body slam. That was more of like a, kind of like you see like a judo, just kind of flipping him. All right, we got 3rd and 5, ball at the 41. Drake in the shotgun, running back to his left. 3 receivers on that right side. Takes the snap, throws, gets it out to Diggs, and Diggs going to be about 1.5 yards shy of the first. And that was actually a tackle by Brown Lee, who actually got the unnecessary roughness penalty just a few minutes ago, tackling Diggs. 4th and 2, and the Patriots look like they're going to go for it here. All right. Drake in the shotgun, running back to his left. Takes the snap, looking, throws it. He's got a man open to the 31, and that's a first down for Douglas. Don't go for it, Newey. Just hand over the ball. I know, man. What the heck? No picks. Just rude. Ooh. Nice little zig route there by Douglas. Faked like he was going to be running like a flat towards the middle of the field, and then just reversed towards the sidelines. Great route, man. 1st and 10. Single receiver to the left, fullback running back in the backfield. Drake under center. Hands it off, and Henderson picking a spot, and he will be good for about 2 or 3. So, like, I don't mind the jerseys that New England has right now. It's just, it's lacking something. All right, we got a 5 receiver set here. Henderson splitting out to the left. Drake takes the snap, tries to run up the field, and he will get some yardage there. Pick up about 4 or 5, setting up a 3rd and 2 coming up. All right, 3rd and 3. Ball at the 24. Drake alone in the shotgun. Throws to the right. He's got a man again, and this one Diggs picks up a 1st down before going out of bounds. Tosses the ball to a cheerleader. She can't catch it. She will not be playing receiver. But to be fair to her, she did have pom poms in her hand. So I don't know. I don't think many NFL players could catch a ball with pom poms. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 19. Drake under center. Hands it off to Henderson. He's got some room across the 15 with some power. Getting it down near the 11. A heck of a run by the rookie, picking up 8 yards. Yeah, ran through a tackle, kept the ball safe, and then just runs over the safety there for an extra yard or 2. Yeah, 4 carries, 17 yards for the rookie tonight so far. 2nd and 1. Another handoff. And he gets stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on that one. 3rd and 1 coming up. So the Patriots don't need to run a play here to run this all the way down to the end of the 1st quarter here. There's a 1-second difference. Drake under center, ball at the 10, single back in the backfield. And they are not going to snap the ball. All right. All righty. That is the end of the 1st. The only score, the Jets on their opening drive, getting a nice rushing touchdown from Justin Fields. She had pom-poms and isn't well trained for receiving balls, but I bet the football player would fail doing her... Dang right, man. You gotta respect professionals in their profession, man, all right? Yeah, I wonder how Diggs could do. I would like to see that. You know, at halftime, she switches with him. She becomes the main receiver over there for New England, and he kind of takes the lead as the head cheerleader on the sidelines. Be interesting. All right, I'm gonna grab a water real quick, so I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Boom. wow, the bots are coming out tonight, man. Holy cow. All right. All right, so we're coming back from the commercial break here. Patriots looking for their 20th passing touchdown this season. Ooh, they get the big man Tunga back there playing fullback. Drake May under center. Henderson in the backfield. Handed off to the rookie. He spins out of a tackle and will pick up the first down. It'll be first and goal for the Patriots here down near the 7. Actually, he spun out of Tonga, nearly getting in his way. We got first and 10, ball at the 7. Toss to the left. Henderson cuts it upfield to the 5, spins his way down. Touchdown, New England! Woo! Oh my goodness, man! It looked like the toss was. I mean, the toss was supposed to take him towards the sidelines. He saw the defender kind of trying to beat him there, cut it up the middle, spun out of a tackle, and then the offensive line able to help him get into the end zone. A heck of a job by New England, man. And the kick is away, and it is good here. All right, man. Each offense able to score a touchdown on their opening drive. And both doing it on the ground here, man. Justin Fields scored one, and now the rookie Travion Henderson able to get into the end zone for New England. Let me check the old fantasy squad. Do I have anybody playing tonight? Boom, 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 boom. Doesn't look like it. All right. I actually do have Henderson, but I kept him on my bench. Didn't trust him just yet. Rookies are volatile, man. Yeah, Tonga. Let me see here. Yeah, Kairos Tonga plays a defensive line. Obviously, a big dude out of BYU, actually. Let's see here, 6'2", 335. They've been using him. It seems like at least a couple times on offense at fullback. That time it almost backfired. Luckily, Henderson able to kind of spin his way out of kind of running into Tonga there to pick up a couple yards. It was Tonga was a seventh round draft pick for Chicago back in 2021, but since then, man, he's bounced around the NFL. Played for Atlanta, but was only on their practice squad. Then he played a couple years with Minnesota. Last year he was with Arizona, and now he is with New England. All right, running kick is going to be returned across the 30 down near the 32 for the Jets. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't think we've seen the Jets on the channel since I think maybe week two. I know we did week one with them against Aaron Rodgers and company. It's been a while. It's been a while since I. First and 10, handoff up the middle, and it looks like Hall unable to get more than a yard on that play. Dang, dude, I've done a lot of videos this season already. I'm trying to look for all the way back, and yeah. Woo. All right. We haven't done the Jets since week one. Oh no, sorry, we did week two. I forgot. Bills and Jets. I remember that game. That was a blowout. Second and 9. Quick throw to the left and just misses Mitchell. And that is one of the newer members of the Jets, Adonai Mitchell, was part of that Sauce Gardner trade there. Yeah, Justin Fields trying to hit him there on what looked like a route, kind of going towards the sidelines, and just missed him by about a foot. All right, we got third and 9 here. Ball at the 32. They need to get it to the 41. Looking, throws, gets it out to his tight end, but he will be about 4 or 5 yards shy of the first. So for the Jets, a quick 3 and out. Punt is away. All right, New England has the ball back here. Almost got a little bit of a scrum there, all right. Two division rivals going after each other a little bit. It looks like that was Stevens and Schooler kind of going after each other a little bit. Is Tom Brady seriously doing an air fryer commercial right now? Okay. Yeah, man. Last week, obviously, we did the Buccaneers and New England game. It was a very interesting one. Obviously, both offenses kind of early were struggling. The Buccaneers kind of had their struggles in the middle of most of that game, and for the most part, man, it was a game where you could definitely tell New England was they were comfortable, man. They were in a good position. It never really felt like they were gonna lose at any point in that game, and that is saying something because that Buccaneers team is still pretty dang good, man. So we'll see what they can do, man. It's been a great season so far for the Patriots, man. Drake May is developing into a guy that you can definitely build a franchise around. He has looked great this season. Definitely that year one to year two step that so many coaches talk about is really showing. I think Mike Vrabel being their head coach has been um, a big jump, man. And we're talking about obviously compared to Gerard Mayo, who I don't think always had like a really fair shake as a coach. I felt like he was just kind of the guy that they're like, yeah, we're gonna throw you in, and it just I don't know, man. It always felt weird with Mayo there, not because of what he was doing. I think it's just the locker room wasn't really built by him, if that makes sense. It's gonna be a throw down the field, and Hunter Henry getting it across the 40. Woo! All right, where's Henry? He's on that right side, on the line, running just a deep crosser towards the left sideline. Drake May hitting him in stride. All right, 1st and 10. Ball officially at the 40 there. May under center. Hands it off to his running back, and it looks like Henderson's going to pick up about a yard or two. All right, 2nd and 8. Drake running, trying to pick up some yardage, and he goes down after a 1 yard run. All right, 3rd down coming up here for the Patriots. All right, we got two receivers to the right. Drake in the shotgun, running back to his left, tight end in motion. May low. Oh, Hunter Henry picking up a 1st down over the middle. Contested catch. Woo. That was close, man. It looked like a Jets player might have had a chance at that one. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 45 of New York. May under center. Toss to the left. And this one is going to be Ramondre. Oh, actually, no, it's Johnson. Loses a yard on the toss. All right, 2nd and 11 coming up for New England here. We got May in the shotgun. 3 receivers on that right side. Actually, it's a 5-receiver set. Ball at the 47. Takes the snap. Looking. Pressure. Rolls out to his right. He finds a wide open man to the 35, to the 30, and down at the 27. And that is the former Miami Dolphin, Mac Hollins, picking up some big yardage after the catch. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Hollins was on that right side, and just a deep not a deep crosser. That was a dig route there, going towards the center of the field from the right side. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 27. Drake in the shotgun, running back to his left, pumps, throws to the left, and once again, Mac Hollins alone along the sideline picks up a first inside the 10. But we do have a flag. Man, New England looks good. Stop it. Throw a pick. 6, maybe. I see what you did there. May. Brackets. B. There we go. I got you. I like it. No, man, New England, I mean, there's a reason, man. They're on a 7-game win streak, man. Part of it, yeah, they might have had a couple easy schedules, quote-unquote, a couple easy opponents, but they are a well-coached team. I'll tell you that much. For being how young they are on offense, they got a good blend. So yeah, it looks like the penalties were actually on the Jets. So New England's gonna just decline it, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. May under center, fullback, running back. Nice, patient running, touchdown! Travion Henderson again. His 2nd touchdown of the day, and that is now back-to-back games with 2 touchdowns on the ground. And the Patriots offense, man, they are rolling right now. Dude, if this offense has found a running game, that is going to be terrifying, man. David already scored more points than last Thursday. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. That Thursday game. That Thursday and Monday night game. Rough. rough. There we go, baby. Let's go. All right, man. I like what the Patriots are giving us tonight, man. Hopefully the Jets can kind of keep this game a little bit close, all right? Keep it a little bit close. All right, I'm sick of the low-scoring games, and I'm sick of the blowouts. We've had a lot of those on the channel the last 2 weeks. Yeah, what did last Thursday end? It was 7-10. Basically the same score as the Eagles and Packers. So. Oh no, wait. Was it 10-7? Yeah, 10-7. 10-7. Sorry, I can't remember last Thursday, man. That was a whole 7 days ago. Can't remember. And David, any plans for Thanksgiving, my man? Yeah, so the Jets, after trading Sauce and Williams, they have two first round picks in 2026, two second round picks, three first round picks in 2027, and then one second round pick in 2027. So holy cow, man. So they have five first round picks and three second round picks over the next two drafts. So eight players in the top 64 over the next. Okay. Damn, man. It's a lot of picks. It's going to be a decent return by the Jets. All right, first and 10, ball at the 38. It's going to be a run up the middle, and Hall able to get it down near the 43. Here we go. Picking up about 5 yards there. Thanksgiving morning, I play football lunch at the in-laws. All right, man. There we go. There we go. David, are you a quarterback? What do you play? Receiver, running back? What do you do? Offensive line? All right, second and 5. Fields in the shotgun, running back to his left. Takes the snap, looking, throws to the right, and that's going to be to Taylor for, actually, the other tight end there. Let me remember his name here in just a second. Ruckert, Jeremy Ruckert. He picks up 2 yards there on the right sideline there, towards the right sideline. That'll be third and 4 coming up. Yeah, the Jets on their opening drive, they were 4 for 4 on third down, and unfortunately they went 3 and out on their second drive. Justin with a little bit of time, throwing it down the field. He's got a man. Oh, goes in and out of his hands, trying to get it to A.D. Mitchell, the former Indianapolis Colt, who was open down the left sideline. Woo! Nice little stop and go there, double move there on Christian Gonzalez. You got to catch that one, man. It's not an easy catch. He has to basically catch it over his shoulder, but it hit him right in the breadbasket. And another punt for the Jets, and that'll be fair caught at the 15. Receiver, sometimes rush quarterback on D, sometimes in coverage. We play two-hand touch. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, man. That's good. Two-hand touch is it's good, man. I thought you were going to go old school, like Night Train Lane, clotheslining people. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Wedding Crashers. That's kind of what I was expecting. You were going to tell me. You're like, oh yeah, we go full on tackle, man. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Khalil Herbert is now with the Jets. Oh, okay. I was wondering where he went because I'm pretty sure last year he was with Chicago. Oh wow, man, Khalil Herbert has bounced around, dude. Holy cow! Ever since last year, he's been he was with Chicago, then Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Seattle this offseason, and then with the Jets now. All right, we're coming back from the commercial break here. Yeah, Drake May 5 straight games with at least 2 passing touchdowns. All right, we got 1st and 10, ball at the 15. May under center, single back in the backfield. 2 receivers on that left side. May dropping back, dumps it underneath to Henderson, and he'll pick up about 5 yards on that one. All right, May under center, fullback, running back in the backfield. Throws to the left. He's got his man, and Mac Hollins picking up another first down. He might have fumbled that, actually. No? So, yeah, no, it wasn't a fumble. It was just him going down to the ground. But picks up a first down. Nice little out route there on the left. All right, May in the shotgun, running back to his right. Hands it off to Henderson. Tries to get something going on that left side, and will pick up maybe a yard. All right, 2nd and 9 coming up. May in the shotgun, running back to his left. 3 receivers on that right side. Hands it off to Henderson, and he will pick up maybe another yard. All right, man. This Jets defense starting to slow down the running game a little bit. I think they're just like, yeah, we can't let this kid just run all over us. We'll see if May can get the passing game going here on 3rd down. So far, Diggs is the leading receiver, 3 catches, just 16 yards. Even though I think Hunter actually has 3 catches for 30 plus yards right now. Hunter Henry. 3rd and 8. Looking. Drake has time over the middle and hits Diggs, but it's in and out of his hands. And uh-oh. Looks like Stephon Diggs is very slow to get up. He's holding what looks like his right hip. There was also a flag. It was actually going to be on the Patriots, but the Jets are going to decline it, so it's fourth down coming up. Oof. Hey, I guess if you're May, you want to give them a little bit of an easier time trying to catch that ball, but I mean, they hit him right in the hands. Good punt, pushes him back inside the 20, gets it out across the 15, 20, 25, and down near the 30. But we do have a flag. And it's going to be on the Jets for holding, man. So that ball is going to be moved back. All right, so far, man, we have not gotten a whole lot of like big chunk plays. Granted, we've had a couple from the Patriots, and then outside of that opening drive for the Jets, man, there hasn't been a whole lot going for them. The running game has kind of slowed down. Hall is being kind of clamped down on, and then we already know that this is the worst passing offense in the NFL. When we're talking about the Jets, they didn't do a whole lot of passing on that first drive, and when they've tried to push it down the field, it just hasn't. It's gone in and out of the hands of their receivers on more than just one occasion. I know, man. Like I know Garrett Wilson is still out for this offense, man, but one of these guys, man, has to make a play. And that drop by Diggs, that was actually Drake May's first incomplete pass of the night, man. He was 11 of 11 for 110 yards before that incompletion. All right. We got 3:19 left in the first half here. The Jets going to get back on offense. Ball is actually at their 7 after that penalty on the punt. All right. First and 10. Handoff to Hall. He's being patient and he gets it across the 10 down to the 12. Picks up about 5 there. All right, second and 5. Justin, another handoff to Hall, and this one goes for about 3 yards down to the 15. All right, this Jets team is now over 70 yards rushing, going up against the number one run defense that has been averaging just 79 yards given up. But the Jets are one of the better teams that run the ball. So 3rd and 2. Justin in the shotgun, running back to his right. Single receiver on that left side, and looks like we're going to get a timeout here. Actually, no, the 2-minute warning coming up. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, man, it just seems like the Jets, man, they just don't have much of a passing game plan at this point. And like, once again, we know Justin is never has never been known as a true elite passer. That's just not what he is. What he was when he came in, he wasn't developed to do that over there in Chicago. His 1 year with the Steelers didn't really do anything for his development, and I mean, at this point, we're talking about a guy that's been on, has been in the NFL for what 6 seasons now at quarterback, and I think I mentioned this early in the season, man. You would have wanted him to develop over time, but I think at this point he is what he is. Like we've seen guys kind of reinvent themselves later in their career, like Michael Vick. Trying to think of somebody else here off the top of my head, but Mike Vick is a great example of that. A guy that, as he got older, he became definitely more of a better. He became a better passer than he was when his in his early in his career. But the difference with Mike Vick is one, Mike, when he needed to be a quarterback, even early in his career, he usually did a pretty good job. He was like you could see the talent there, but he was just so incredibly athletic. He was so like it was not uncommon to see Mike Vick be the fastest human being on the field almost every single game. Justin doesn't have that type of speed. He is fast. I've seen him go off for about a 70-yard run, I think, against Green Bay. Like I think it was in his second or third year in the NFL. Like the guy is fast as heck. But for some reason, I don't know whether it's he's slowed down, but he doesn't look as fast as he used to, and definitely not as fast as Mike Vick during his prime. But anyway, my point is Justin hasn't shown the ability that Mike Vick did even early in their careers to be that kind of quarterback. And I think that's going to be what teams are going to be looking at when they sign or when Justin Fields is on their team. I don't think he's going to be with the Jets for a very long time, and if he is, he's going to be a backup. All right, we got 3rd and 2, ball at the 15. Justin in the shotgun, running back to his right, looking, throws to the right side, and incomplete. Once again, trying to hit his receiver on the back shoulder, not on the same page, and that is a Donnie Mitchell unable to handle that one again. That was a solid throw there by Justin Fields, man. I like the anticipation. I think he could have helped him by throwing it just a little bit more to the inside, just a little bit, or at least putting it like a little bit higher. Actually, I think that was probably the bigger issue. But if you're a Donnie Mitchell, man, you got if it hit him square in the hands, you got to hold on to that one, dude. Especially when they're playing when they're giving you the outside, they're playing inside leverage. You have to expect your quarterback is going to throw you that thing towards the sideline, back shoulder. Would you say Lamar Jackson is more akin to Vic's style? Yes. Well, I think I think Lamar is a more polished quarterback than Vic was early in his career. I think you and I think as his career has gone along, I think you've seen Lamar not run as much. I think part of that has to do with him having a legitimate running back and Derrick Henry with him. But um, I would say, yeah, Lamar is definitely more comparable to me towards a Mike Vick comparison than Justin Fields to Mike Vick. And it's going to be a run up the middle, and there's going to be a penalty here. Looks like the Jets had too many men on the field. And literally, as the play was running, one of them just tries to run off the field. I was like, well, dude, what are you doing? You might as well have just stayed. See if they don't catch it. All right. So 1st and 5 after the penalty there. Ball at the 46 for New England, man. Hand off to the rookie, and he'll pick up a yard there. So 2nd and 4 coming up. Yeah, and and the reason I say Lamar, I think, is a uh, better quarterback at this point in their careers. I know I think around this time Vic might have been in prison around this time, but regardless, I think Lamar has been a more accomplished quarterback or thrower of the ball than Vic was. And throws and nearly intercepted. And we got 3rd and 4 coming up. We do have a flag, though. It's going to be a holding penalty on the Patriots here. And that's going to move him back. It's on the rookie left tackle Campbell, working on the Will McDonald. Second and 14. Drake May looking, throws it underneath to Henderson, and he picks up about 7 yards down near the 45. And that was a Will McDonald once again putting the pressure on Drake May to get that one out. 3rd and 6. Need to get it to the 49 of the Jets. 3 receivers to the right. Drake in the shotgun, running back to his left. Pressure, blindside, hit, and down he goes for a sack and a perfect time blitz there. Williams able to get down to Drake May. There is a flag, though. Seastrom! Good morning. How you doing? How you doing, my dude? Oh, wow, dude. It's a penalty on the Jets. Stevens caught for illegal contact down the field. So that'll wipe away a sack for the Jets. And that gives the Patriots a new set of downs with an automatic first down. Ball at the 50. Drake takes the snap. Look, it throws down the field and double covered and nearly intercepted. And it should have been picked off. Actually, the Jets, Stiggers looking at his teammates saying, dude, what the heck? I had that. Oh, that was a wobbler there by May. It looks like we have a Jets player down the ground. It might be Stiggers, and it is. Doing good morning. Doing good. Stay, and of course, 2 defenders is worse than 1 apparently. Too many hands, man. Too many hands. Heck yeah, Seastrom. Who you got tonight, man? Who you picking? Patriots or the Jets? And yeah, that would have been the. I just remembered that would have been the Jets' first interception this season and only their second turnover on defense. Seastrom Patriots. Oh, there we go. That's I think that is the smart pick for sure. I think Patriots defense kind of compares well with the Jets offense, and then vice versa. The the thing that the Jets do well on offense is run the ball, and the number one team at stopping the run in the NFL is the Patriots. So yeah, man. Tomorrow will be long. I've got work and then a concert in a city to play. Oh, snap. Well, I mean, if it's gonna be a long day, man, it's a good thing that you're ending it with some good music. Hopefully, man. Heck yeah. You know what they say about concerts? I can't hear you. All right. Well, Stiggers is being taken to the locker room with about 20 seconds remaining in the first half here. Patriots still with the ball, second and 10, three receivers to the right. Drake in the shotgun. Looks, has a little bit of time. He's going to dump it underneath to the rookie, gets it out to the 45 and down across the 40 in a first down for the Patriots. They still have all three timeouts. I don't know why they're taking so much time. Throw a pick six, may do it for the kiddos. What about the children, man? We got to think about the children. Come on, May. Just give one. Just give one. First and 10. Quick throw to Diggs. He gets it across the 30, down near the 29, and that's a first down. And the Patriots are going to use their second here. 8 seconds left. Likely going to be one more play. This one picked up about 11 yards and another first down. Great job by Diggs, man. I still forget, man. Alan Lazard is still on this offense for the Jets. I don't think I've seen that guy catch a single pass this season. Hand off to the rookie, and it's going to be a yard. And they're going to just take a timeout here before they kick the field goal. Are these the Patriots unis, the rivals uniform that some teams are doing? I think so. I think so. All right. Borregales in for this 45-yarder before the half. And the Jets use a timeout here before the kick. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, Seastrom. What's the concert again? I think you told me this a couple days ago, right? It's like alternative rock, or was it indie rock? Dang it. Sorry, man. Kick is away, and it's veering, and no good. Kick is no good from 45. It just drifted on him wide right. Folk. Ah, biscuits. Sorry. The oh hellos. There we go. Heck yeah, man. Oh hellos. Let me see here. Yeah, man. So the oh hellos, man. They're probably gonna be up my alley. I still gotta listen to them. Actually, one of my favorite bands that I got to see, thankfully, when I was living in Milwaukee, it was a Scottish band called Frightened Rabbit. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, we're at halftime, by the way. There we go. But yeah, man, Frightened Rabbit, very similar, like indie rock, folk rock. I definitely would recommend them, man. If you're into that kind of sound, man, they're definitely one of my favorite bands. Unfortunately, they don't make music anymore, but when they did, man, so good. Bam. Dude, Christian Gonzalez, man, he is all over NFL commercials, man. I just started noticing, man, he's got like 3 or 4 NFL commercials going off. David Dave, does Couch have a favorite Patriots player? Um, so Couch, he does. He was a big Gronkowski guy. Um, he believes that Gronkowski is like there's a conspiracy, you know. So bear with him. He believes Gronkowski is actually like a he believes that Gronkowski is actually a big history buff. He just likes to pretend like he doesn't know much. That's the theory that Couch has. I don't agree with it, but you know, Couch does what he wants, and he's gonna think what he wants, man. Not the worst. I'm just saying. Yeah, Couch is like for a guy that many people think is like a lughead. I mean, he made some high IQ plays on the field. So Couch believes that Gronkowski is keeping his intelligence under wraps, behind the scenes. Keep expectations low, but execute at a high level. Makes people underestimate you. All right, so let's look at the halftime stats here for these teams. It's been a weird game, I believe. The Jets, they each team was able to score on their opening drives, and after that, we only got the one more scoring drive by the Patriots, and that was after the Jets basically went three and out on their second drive. So yeah, Fields 4 for 7, just 23 yards. So the worst passing offense. It doesn't seem like they're going to be changing that narrative anytime soon for the Jets. Drake May started out 11 of 11 for 110 yards. He finished this first half 14 of 16 for 140 yards. And rushing yards for the Jets 70 compared to the 44 for New England. But Travion Henderson does have two rushing touchdowns in this game, so pretty solid. Packer Nation 12. Let's go. What's up, my man? How you doing? How you doing? Let's go. All right, Packer Nations, who you got, man? Got the Jets winning this one, or you got New England winning it? Let me know. Yeah, the Jets right now averaging 4 yards per play, while New England is at 5.8. Oh, look at that! Speaking of Gronkowski, look at who is there on stage breaking a guitar. Yeah, the Jets 5 first downs compared to the 14 that the Patriots have. Third down efficiency is actually not too bad. The Jets started out 4 for 4 on that opening drive. Since then, they've gone 0 for 3 on third down. So 4 for 7. Patriots are 3 for 5 on third down. They've converted one fourth down. No sacks in this game, actually. So that's kind of surprising. This will make you laugh. If our Packers were playing the Jets, it would way somehow come down to the last 10 seconds. I wish I could disagree with you, but I until the Packers offense can show me that they can play to their potential, I I cannot disagree with you. I cannot. And then Patriots gonna win. Yeah, man. It feels like it too. It was a great opening drive for the Jets, man. They were looking good on the ground. But once the Patriots really started to clamp down on Justin Fields, it it's that offense has just not been able to move the ball. And like I said, they've been, especially on third down, man, they've been chucking the ball down the field to AD Mitchell, and he has what two or three drops in this game at least. That first one down the left sideline that would have gotten them, I think, inside the 20, maybe the 25. Either way, it would have gotten them in the field goal range. And then the last one that you saw that was like basically a back shoulder throw that Justin put basically kind of on him. It could have been a little bit of a better throw, uh, but to me, I think if Mitchell would have adjusted to that ball a little bit quicker, maybe I think he would have had a really good opportunity to not only catch it, but stay in bounds and probably get some yardage after the catch. But again, easier said than done. I'm literally sitting on my couch now, so like I could be like, yeah, he should have caught it. But yeah, man, it's just so weird, man. I've never seen an offense just be simply unwilling to throw the ball using regular routes. I understand Garrett Wilson is hurt, but I mean, dude, do you not have guys that like you got Alan Lazard, AD Mitchell, like both of those guys, especially Lazard, have had a long history in the NFL of being able to catch passes for decent yardage. I'm not talking about 25 or 35 yards down the field. I'm talking about like, can we not catch a 5 yard slant? Can we not run a shallow crosser for 7 yards, 8 yards down the field? It's like what the heck is going on? Justin Fields has put the balls in some good spots. Guys just aren't catching. Yeah. Yeah, and weirdly enough, man, like we know Justin's accuracy can kind of wane. We've seen it before, but today it's been solid. It has not been egregious. I haven't seen a single pass where I'm like, "Ooh, what the heck was he thinking?" or "What the heck kind of throw was that?" Most of them have been kind of where you want them to be. And I think part of it is a little bit of timing. The other part of it is them just like it almost seems like Donnie Mitchell on both of those drops just was not expecting the ball to be thrown at that time. So I don't know if it's a timing thing or if he's off. Is Justin rushing it? I don't know what it is, but it's I don't know. The Jets have to do something, man. They got to be able to push the ball down the field in the passing game, even a little bit, just to open up some of the running lanes. Because right now you're already going up against the best defense against the run, but once you become so one dimensional that they only have to worry about the running game, it's not working, man. All right, so oh man, third quarter about to get underway here. The Patriots will get the ball to start the second half, so there's a chance, man, they can push this to a three possession lead with another touchdown drive. All right, the Jets about to kick this one away here. McNamara's kick is up. It's going to be caught at the 10 to the 20, 25, 30, and a decent return near the 34. And that is Chisholm the third. Nice little return. All right. First and 10, ball at the 34. May under center. Two receivers to the left. Quick throw. Gets it out to Diggs on the nice little flat route there, and he picks up about 3 yards. Seastrom. Okay, so last week my sister was asking about exactly what happened to the Cowboys player. Like, I told her that the first thing she says, wow, that's. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Bless your sister's heart, man. Oh, Jesus. 2nd and 7. And throws down the field and nowhere near his receiver. I don't know if he was expecting his Williams to come back on that one or if that was just a miscommunication there. Could not believe she said that. Genuinely just shocked and floored. Yeah. Yeah, I would be too, man. Oh, man. Whew. It's going that bad? No. And throws it to Diggs over the middle. And a heck of a tackle by Stevens. They're going to mark Diggs about half a yard shy. All right, the Patriots, they're still in their own territory. It's 4th and 1 coming up here. Oh, they're saying, oh, okay, I see. The ball is actually going to be incomplete. Diggs landed with the ball first, and the ball moved. Lost a little bit of possession, so it's actually going to be 4th and 7 coming up instead of 4th and 1. All right. Caught at the 14, returned across the 30, down to the 32. All right, so a quick 3 and out for the Jets. Sorry, a quick 3 and out for the Patriots, and now the Jets will get the ball back here to try to tie this game up with a scoring touchdown on this drive, man. David Seastrom, I don't remember what the Cowboys play you're referring to. Yeah, you ever seen that meme where all the guys are just absolutely shocked about something and someone said, that was me. 100%. One who passed away last week. Oh, jeez. Yeah, man. Yeah, that one, that sucked, man. Losing Nealand. It was such a, like, just the information that was kind of trickling out little bit by little bit. The story just got worse and worse. It's going to be a run up the middle with Hall, and he picks up about 6, maybe 7 on that run. Yeah, when I first saw the news, man, and I was like, Nealand, I was like, why is that name so, like, fresh in my mind? And I was like, yeah, I know they played on Monday, but yeah, he was the guy that recovered the touchdown, the blocked punt in the end zone. And it's going to be another run. Hall breaking a couple tackles and picks up the first down for the Jets. So, yeah, man, that was, yeah, that's, like, I'm not laughing, obviously, at Nealand. I'm laughing about what your sister said. I was like, Jesus. Unbelievable. Oh, man. Yeah, that was that's one of those where you're like, hey, whoa, hey, calm down. All right, first and 10. Oh, nice little keeper there by Justin Fields. He's going to get a first down, and they are going to be in New England territory down near the 48. All right, first and 10. Actually, ball at the 46. Holy cow. Two receivers to the right. Justin under center. Fullback, running back in the backfield. All right, rolling. Throws it over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. We got second and 10. There might be a discussion of whether that's intentional grounding. And yep. Yeah, there was not a single receiver on the screen when he threw that over the middle. And I think he might have still been in the tackle box. Anyways. Oh man. No, you're let me see here. Yep. Oh yeah, Justin ran back into the tackle box. So after the penalty on Fields here, it'll be I think second and 15. Yeah, man. There's been a lot of unfortunate, untimely, untimely NFL players passing away. You know, Nick Mangold a couple weeks ago, Doug Martin as well. Handoff up the middle here, gains about three, maybe four for the Jets. All right, we got third and 15. Sorry, I forgot. Intentional grounding is a 10-yard penalty. So, all right, third and 15, single receiver to the right. Dumps it underneath, trying to get something on the screen, and that goes nowhere. Williams picks up about 2 yards. There's a late flag. Is this going to be on the Patriots? Nope. It's on the Jets. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 66. That's Tipman. A little bit of frustration. Aaron Glenn's having some choice words for his one of his offensive linemen there. I love being able to read these guys' lips, man. It's just so funny. Calling him an SOB. All right. Well, the Jets couldn't get anything going again, and they punted away for the Patriots. Can we please get a score, please? I was literally hoping for. I pray to the football gods that it was not going to be a blowout or a freaking low scoring affair. And right now, we're on the precipice of one of those two. This is either going to be all the points that we see for the rest of the game, or the Patriots are eventually going to get something going, and the Jets are just going to stay at 7 for the rest of the game. I don't think all of a sudden the Jets are going to start scoring points along with the Patriots. I hope I'm wrong. All right, what do you guys think, man? Can the Patriots get something going here? Can they score a touchdown? Or do you think these defenses are just going to get going back and forth? I'm thinking Arby's. Nice. Get a little ham and Swiss, a little bit of roast beef. Let me see. What kind of bread is your favorite to get that? Also, I like the video, but I'm already subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate you, my man. Heck yeah. But yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. I know this game is kind of taking a little bit of time, but hey, hopefully it's like a good roast. You kind of let it cook for a couple hours, and then, bam, all the juice. It's gonna happen in the fourth quarter. Come on, let's go. But thank you for joining us, man. If you're new to the channel or if this is your first time tonight, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate you. All right, we got 1st and 10, ball at the 31, Patriots. Drake throwing it over the middle, nearly misses Mac Hollins by throwing that way too high. But Hollins, who has been coming on the last couple of weeks, man, high points that ball and able to get it down near the 47 for a first down. Woo! That is a heck of a throw by Drake May, man. Hand off to Henderson, and he is going to get it down to the 50, a gain of 2. And let's go, man. We got 4 likes on the video. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we got Drake May under center, single back in the backfield, 2 receivers on that left side, ball at the 50. A little play action, pressure. Drake able to get out of that one, finds Diggs down the field to the 28, and a first down for the Patriots, man. And the former Minnesota Viking, man, starting to get something going here in the 3rd. Woo! That was a heck of a throw there by May under pressure. Able to dip the shoulder, step up in the pocket, and deliver that one on the move. All right, 1st and 10, ball to 29. May rolling out to his right. He's going to try to run. He's going to dump it out to Diggs. He gets it to the 20, to the 15, and spins his way down to the 11. Drake May, man, at the last second, just pitching that one forward. It wasn't even really a throw. Dang, dude, that is a heads up play by a young quarterback. Great job by Diggs catching that one and then just getting up the field. All right, 1st and 10 at the 11. May under center, fullback, running back in the backfield. Toss to the left. Henderson looking for his third rushing touchdown of the night and gets taken down just around the 6 yard line. So a gain of nearly 5 on that one. All right, 2nd and 5. May in the shotgun, looking, throws it to the left. He's got Henderson in the end zone. And that is the rookie's first receiving touchdown of his career. That is his third touchdown tonight and his fifth over the last 2 games, man. Actually, he scored 5 touchdowns in the last 5 quarters. He scored 2 in the final 2 quarters of last week's game, and now he has 3 here tonight through the first 3. That is a heck of a job, man. Dang. I should have started Henderson this week. Kick is up, and the extra point is good. Boo. Go home, Petro. All right, man. We got 7:46 left in the third, basically midway through the third quarter. And the Patriots are now up 21-7, man. All right. Well, the Jets have been biding their time, but I think they're going to need to start throwing the ball a lot more. Yep, I definitely should have started Travion Henderson. 29 points right now. On the bench. Yeah, weirdly enough, man, coming into this game, these defenses, um, sorry, the offensive lines, I should say, they were giving up the most and the third most uh, sacks per dropback. The Jets were giving up 12%. They were giving up sacks on 12% of their dropbacks, and then the Patriots were uh, giving up sacks on 10% of their dropbacks, man, which were once again the most and third most in the NFL, man. And right now we have 0 sacks in this game. Showing some old videos of Mike Ribble scoring a couple touchdowns against the Jets in his playing career. And the kick is going to go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback downed by the Jets. All right. What do you guys think? Are we going to get another score by the Jets in this game? And if you think it is, who is it going to be? It's going to be a passing touchdown, or is Hall going to have to break a long one on this one? All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 25. Fields in the shotgun. Little play action. Looking, throws, hit as he throws, but he's going to get it out to Tyler for about 7 yards there, down to the 42. Jesus. Fields just got smacked on that one, dude. All right, 2nd and 3. Fields under center, little play action. He's got some time, throws it over the middle again and gets it to his tight end, and he will be in New England territory for a 1st down, ball near the 48. And this one is Ruckett who picks it up. Fields in the shotgun, keeping it, running up the field, and we'll get it down near the 43. Picks up about 6 there on the run. All right, 2nd and 4. Fields in the shotgun, running back to his back. It's going to be a quick throw to the right side and picks up another 1st down, man. Gain of 5. Who was this here? And that was John Mechie. There we go, man. Former Houston Texan. Oh, Mechie was with the Eagles this year, huh? So Mechie was traded to the Eagles for a 6th round draft pick. Actually, no, for a 5th round draft pick and Harrison Bryant, and then he got traded to the Jets. Fields rolling out to his left, finds somebody down the field, and that is going to be Hall picking up about 6 or 7 there before going out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. Yeah, and Mechie was traded to the Jets on October 29th for Michael Carter and a 7th round draft pick. Dang, dude, the Jets were just making trades all season long, huh? All right, 2nd and 2. Hand off to Hall. He's going to be patient with his runs, and he's going to pick up 3 yards before going out of bounds there on the left side. All right, this has been the Jets' best drive of the game since their opening drive when they scored a touchdown. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 26. Fields under center. End around to the left, and that is going to pick up about 4 yards. It's going to be down near the 22. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that was to Isaiah Williams, former undrafted out of Illinois, played for the Lions and the Bengals previously. 2nd and 6. Fields in the shotgun. Has some time. Throws it over the middle, and going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Mechie. David, if the Jets score a RD, you should do a spin move. I was going to say an RD. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it goes right through the hands of Mechie, man. Once again, another Jets receiver unable to handle a pass. All right, man. We got 3rd and 6. Ball at the 22. Fields under pressure. Throws it to the left. And he's got a man open. Touchdown. It's Mechie, baby. Woo. And there it is, man. The former Houston Texan wide open. Catching it at the 3 and just strolling into the end zone. Hallelujah. We got a close game again. Oh, the defender slipped. That's what happened. That was Woodson. I don't think there's a relation to Charles Woodson on that one. Not with that coverage. And the extra point is good. And the Jets have made it a 7-point game once again with their second touchdown drive of the game. So you're saying there's a chance. You know, nothing's ever off the table, man. Nothing. So Travion Henderson joins Rob Gronkowski as the only Patriots rookie with 3+ touchdowns in a single game. It's a pretty good company to be in. That's pretty good company. So not only was that Mechie his first touchdown as a Jet, that is only his second career touchdown in the NFL. Okay. And then to answer your question, David, I will do a spin move when the Packers are able to score more than 27 points in the game. I promise. You can hold me to that one. I need to motivate the Packers with something, so they don't get spin moves out of me, so they can prove that they can score points on offense. All right. Patriots back on offense here. First and 10, ball at the 28. Fields under center, fullback, running back in the backfield. Hands it off to Ramondre Stevens. Feeling a little bit of motivation here, trying to get some yardage. Doesn't want to lose his spot on the team. But he's beginning to lose some time to the rookie. So we got a first down, but there's a penalty, and it's a holding penalty. And that's on the backup tight end there, Westover. All right, first and 20, ball at the 18 now. May looking, dropping back, throws to the right, and that'll be incomplete. And there wasn't a single Patriot near that ball. May dropping back, stepping up in the pocket, delivers a throw, and Hunter Henry catching it down near the line of scrimmage, so picks up about 10. So third and 10 coming up for the Patriots here. All right, May under center, running back to his left there. May throwing it, finds, Douglas once again stays on. I was going to say he stays on his feet. Actually, he was never touched down, so he actually popped back up and picked up another 12 yards. How the heck do you not down the guy? If you're the defender, what the heck was that? Great job by Travion Henderson picking up a blitzer over the middle. And then a nice shallow cross there by Douglas towards the left sideline. Drake May hitting him in stride. And once again, the defender never touched him. Ball at the 46 of New York. Handoff up the middle, and they'll pick up 2 yards. Yeah, those Stevens on the carry. Yeah, that was on third and 10. They picked up 26 yards through the air. Right. Second and 8, 3 receivers to the right. May alone in the shotgun. Pressure, quick throw, gets it out. Douglas, once again, able to pick up about 3 or 4 yards there. All right, and that'll be the final play here of the third. Patriots marching down the field here. And it'll be 3rd and 5 when we come back. All right, man. After three, the Patriots still up 21-14 over the Jets. And I got to give it to Douglas, man. He has looked pretty solid anytime he's been asked to, catch a ball on third down, man. I think that last one was his second third down conversion. David, okay, so the Patriots need to open the fourth by throwing a pick six. I'm just saying, if they really know what's good for them. Sounds like a threat. Hey, you want to throw a pick six? You better, if you want to know what's good for you. Got to do it in the Don Corleone voice. It'd be like, hey, nice new jerseys. It'd be terrible if something happened to it. See, this is what happens when the game gets a little long, Start doing cartoon voices at this point. I'm not a fan of the New Jersey, the state, or the teams. What's wrong with the state? I can understand the teams, for sure. But what's wrong with the state? Entering tonight, man, the Patriots have a 71% chance of winning the East. That is insane. 3rd and 5. Finds Diggs across the 30 down to the 27. And that is a first down for the Patriots, man. Stephon Diggs, man, finding the soft spot in the zone and picking up some extra yardage after the catch. Dude, look at the Patriots' schedule, man. Bengals, Giants, then they get a bye. Then they have to go against the Bills, Ravens, Jets again, Dolphins, and that finishes off the season, man. I mean, the way they're playing, man, they might only lose one more game the rest of the way. Drake May, play action, rolling to his right, finds his tight end, and it goes incomplete. Just a hair too high. We do have a flag, though. And this might be on the Jets. And it is holding on Brown Lee. That's his second penalty of the day. He had one early in the game for a unnecessary roughness, personal foul. Oh, yeah. Anyway. And David, I work tech support, and people from New Jersey calling in have the highest rate of "I'm the center of the universe" syndrome, like 90s. So that's fair, I guess. Yeah, can be a run up the middle here, and that'll get it inside the 20, down near the 18. And once again, that was Johnson with a nice carry. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Drake May taken down for a sack for the first time tonight. And it'll be third and very long after that one. And that was Jermaine Johnson coming from that right side. Drake May trying to set up a little bit of a play action there and then just had zero time. Right tackle just got beat on that one. Oh, actually, no, that was the tight end. That was Hunter Henry trying to block. Oh, boy. That was rough. Third and 15, ball at the 28. May looking. Drops it underneath to the rookie running back, and he will be good for about a yard, maybe 2. All right, the Patriots are going to have to settle for a field goal here. %, man. That is wild. All right. We got 4th and 13. The kick is up, and it's good. Borregales able to make this one. He missed at halftime. It was a 45-yarder, but this one basically almost right down the middle, giving the Patriots a 10-point lead here early in the fourth quarter. See here, where the heck are we here on the stat line? All right, so Patriots over 300 yards total offense, 249 through the air, 58 on the ground. The Jets 187 in total yardage, 77 through the air, 110 on the ground, which is pretty darn good. Once again, Patriots, the number 1 defense against the run. Third down efficiency, both are actually 5 for 9. The Jets actually started out 4 for 4 on the day on their opening drive. Since then, they've gone 1 for 5. Patriots 2 penalties for 20 yards, but the Jets 7 penalties for 62 yards on the day. That's tough. Dakota Martin, what's going on? What's up? I'm here, but I'm in the hospital watching this. Oh, sorry, my brother. But hey, man, I appreciate you being here, my man. Yeah, Dakota, who do you got tonight, man? You got the Jets winning or you got the Patriots winning? Don't let the score influence you. Patriots are going to win for sure. Seems like it, man. It seems like it. Hopefully the Jets can make it interesting here in the fourth. Low snap, handoff up the middle, and Brees Hall going for about 3 yards there up the middle. Second and 7, handoff again up the middle, and this time Hall picking up about 5 or 6 yards. Holy cow. David, yeah, but what if the Jets get a long bomb TD now, then the Patriots throw a pick six? It could happen also. If there's 3 spin moves and 3 plays, ooh, you might get dizzy. Third and 2. Justin trying to run, trying to pick up a first down, and he's somehow able to spin move his way towards a first down, despite 2 defenders being there. Wow. Wow. Dakota, and somehow the Jets win still. Simple. I mean, it's one of the franchises that somehow finds ways to lose in miraculous fashion, man. Ooh, they're going to look at this, man. No, they're giving the Jets the first down. All right, ball at the 38. First and 10. Jets. Little play action. Pressure. Throws down the field and incomplete. I was going to say, who was the intended receiver there? I think he was just basically just throwing this away. Fields once again takes another hit. I think the NFL would be like, yes, the Jets technically have more points, but today we're that's the losing team. All right, screen and Hall gets dropped for a 2-yard loss. So we got 3rd and long coming up. Dakota, Bears versus Vikings, and Packers versus Giants. What's your predictions? So I'm hoping that the Packers win. So Jackson Dart is not going to be playing this week. It'll be Russell Wilson. So that should help out the Packers immensely. Russell Wilson is not very good anymore. Hasn't been good for a while. Would it surprise me if all of a sudden his last good game is against the Packers? Yeah, of course. But hopefully not. Throw over the middle, and that'll be incomplete. 4th and 12 coming up, and the Jets likely going to punt this one away. But my prediction for the Bears and Vikings, man, it's going to be interesting. It really depends on which J.J. McCarthy we're going to get. If we get the J.J. that was able to beat Detroit and beat Chicago in week 1, or at least the guy that played in the fourth quarter in week 1, then I can see the Vikings keeping it close. But the way the Bears are playing, man, they are playing good football. They have one of the most opportunistic defenses. I think they lead the NFL in turnovers. And then on top of that, their offense, when it's on time and when it's working well, they can put up points in a hurry, man. I think they have a good duo in Menenke and Swift. I think their receivers, when they're on the same page with Williams, are really good. I mean, you like right there, they got 2 really good receivers. Cortland Loveland is starting to kind of take over a little bit as the number 1 tight end over the last couple of weeks. And that offensive line is actually at times giving Williams time to actually find guys down the field. So I'm picking. God, it's like trying to pick between. I was actually gonna say between your kids. Actually, I don't like either of these teams. It's like picking between other people's annoying kids. Which one do you want to be with for the rest of the weekend? I don't want to be with any of them. Like if I had to babysit them, I'd be like, no. But honestly, I think I have to pick the Bears. I like their defense. Their offense has more playmakers, and I think they're dealing with less injuries than the Vikings are. So that's my pick: Bears and Packers. Sorry, that was a long-winded answer. I apologize, but kind of had to run through it. I'm like, all right. David, intended receiver was the cheerleader from earlier. Of course, of course. I mean, to be honest with you, man, she could probably be a top 3 option on this Jets offense. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Prove me wrong. Put her in the game. And they're like, oh, okay, Justin Fields throws the ball down the field. He hits Janine for a touchdown. Touchdown. I heard Jameis Winston was moving. Oh, yes, sorry. Jesus, not... Sorry, my bad. My bad. It is Jameis, which is even more worrying. Because Jameis is just going to chuck balls down the field. Yeah, I forgot. It's not Russell Wilson. My bad. Right. It's Jameis Winston. That is correct. Oh, no, that's even worse. The Packers are definitely going to lose. Dang it. No. Jameis is going to throw for like 3 interceptions, but he's going to throw like 4 touchdowns somehow. Yeah, you're correct, David. You are 100% correct. It is not Russell Wilson. It is Jameis Winston. I think I tricked myself into thinking it was Russell Wilson. All right, Patriots with the ball. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Down the field, finds a wide open Diggs, gets it down to the 42, and the Patriots moving the ball down the field in chunks now. Yeah, man, I got to give it to the Bears, man. They're playing some good football right now. As much as it pains me to say it. It hurts. It gives me heartburn. 1st and 10, little end around to the right, and that goes nowhere. Gets blown up by the Jets, loses about 5 yards. And that was the rookie linebacker there, Barron. 2nd and 15. Throw over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Hunter Henry. And we got 3rd and 15 coming up. 7:50 left in the 4th. We're nearing the midway point of this final quarter. Jets down by 10. Blown up by the Jets? Not like that, though. Now, we're not talking about missiles. All right, May in the shotgun looking. Dropping back, throwing it deep down the field to the 11. He's got Mac Hollins alone, and he drops it. That's a heck of a play by the Jets, though. The defender literally at the last second able to just punch that one out to force an incomplete pass. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was Stevens there with a heck of a play on the ball. Otherwise, that was going to be 1st down somewhere near the 13. It's going to be caught and nearly able to get out of the tackle, but it's going to be brought down at the 15. That's where the Jets offense will take over. Right now, Travion Henderson with nearly 31 points in fantasy. That left him on the bench. Oh. I was able to win last week by literally 2 points. If Jordan Love is able to throw a touchdown in that final drive to win the game, I would have lost. And I would have accepted that. Instead, the Packers broke my heart, and it made it possible for me to win last week. Yeah, you never want to be in that situation, man. Having to choose between your real life team and your fantasy team. Never want to be. All right. First and 10, ball at the 15. Fields under center. Sorry, Fields in shotgun, running back to his left. Fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by the Patriots. That was one of the saddest fumbles. Oh my god, dude, that was horrendous by Justin Fields, man. That was what like just pick it up, man. Just fall on it. Just fall on it. Just fall. He once he was almost gonna pick it up, the ball was off the ground and he's about to walk forward, and then his offensive lineman's foot kicks it out of his hands, and then he falls. But since his offensive lineman once again kicked it towards the defense, they were able to recover it. Wow, dude, that is just. Whew. All right, well, by a funny coincidence, they're gonna get the Patriots are gonna get a first down on offense, right around where Mac Hollins would have actually been if he would have caught that ball. It's gonna be a run up the middle and a pickup of about 1 or 2. Oh no, oh no, 100% David. That's a Jets fumble if I ever saw one. At least he didn't run into a dude's butt first. Whew. Oh my god, dude, that was. It would have been funny if it wasn't so pathetically sad of how he lost it, man. 2nd and 7. Rolling out to his right after a play action, Justin Fields, and he's going to just throw it away. 3rd and 7 coming up. All right, we got 6:42 here left in the quarter. Come on, Patriots, just finish this one off. Come on. Either that or throw a pick six. You gotta do one of the two. Come on. All right, May in the shotgun, running back to his left. 3 receivers on that right side. Looks, throws, and that ball is batted at the line. Incomplete. And the Patriots, despite having the ball at the 11 after the fumble by the Jets, they are not going to come away with anything than a field goal attempt. He was trying to hit Hunter Henry running the corner route there in the end zone. All right, this one from 26. Borregales is now 2 for 3 on the night, making this one. All right, we got 6:36 left in the game. And the Patriots have a 13-point lead over their division rivals. Yeah, it looks like fans are leaving the stadium already. All right, kick is away, and it'll be downed in the end zone for a touchback. All right. Justin Fields in the shotgun, running back to his left. First and 10, ball at the 35. Pressure, and down he goes for the first time tonight. And it's the big man, number 90, getting the Patriots' first sack of the night. Woo! Dude, he went like, Jesus. Fought through like 3 freaking blockers there to get to Justin Fields. Second and 19. Fields in the shotgun, running back to his left. Takes a snap, looking, pressure. Gets away, throws down the field, and he finds Taylor for a gain of about 12 there. All right, an injury update on Milton Williams, one of the biggest acquisitions for the Patriots this offseason. Give him a big contract. He is out with an ankle injury. He got hurt very, very early in this game. It was actually on the opening drive for the Jets. And Fields able to get out of a sack. He's going to take off and run towards the sideline there, and he picks up the first down before stepping out of bounds there on the left. How the heck did he not get brought down? Oh. And it was nearly number 90 there again. Let's see, who is 90 here? That was a Christian Barmore. Nearly got his second sack of Justin Fields. Throws, and it's batted at the line, so second and 10. All right, ball at the 45. Fields in the shotgun, running back to his right. Two receivers stacked up on that right side. Looking, throws to the left, and that's going to be caught by Ruckert for 4, maybe 5 on that one. All right, 3rd and 6, ball at the 49, just a yard shy of the 50. Fields in the shotgun, takes the snap. Pressure up the middle, throws it down the field. He's got a man, and it's a first down catch. Woo! And that is the former Houston Texan, Mechie, with another big catch down the field. Already has a touchdown in this game. All right, 1st and 10. Fields looking, throws it underneath, and that play is broken up there by Spillane. So 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, we got 3:30 left in this game. Second and 10. Fields alone in the shotgun, looking. He's going to take off and run. He's to the 30, 25, and goes out of bounds at the 21. That's going to be a first down for the Jets. Fields, 11 runs for 67 yards and a touchdown. And the Jets still have all 3 of their timeouts, man. If they can score here north of the 2-minute warning, they're going to have a chance to get the ball back at least once. Throws it down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Fields not able to put enough juice on that one to give Mitchell a chance. Honestly, if Christian Gonzalez would have turned around a little bit sooner, he might have been able to make a play on the ball. Second and 10. Fields, with a little bit of time, throws it underneath the coverage, and his tight end is going to pick up about 7 or 8 there, so setting up a 3rd and short. David, crap. Come on, man, throw a pick 6. All right, clock is running. It's going to be at 2:35 here when they've snapped this ball. Fields looking, and he gets sacked again. Loses about 3 yards. Worst thing you could have done, man. He tried to step up in the pocket like he was going to run, but then he kind of slowed down. Just take off and run, man. Just run. That was a Ponder able to get him down on the ground. So 4th and 4. Trying to get this play off before the 2-minute warning. 2:02, 2:01. There you go. Throws it. Gets it. Fine. Incomplete. The 2-minute warning hits, and the Jets turn it over on downs. That was a Ruckert unable to hold on to that one. If he goes down with the ball, that's a first down. He had the yardage, just unable to secure the catch. Dang, dude. Arguably their third best drive of the game. It ends with nothing on the board. I blame Canada. Mac. You know what? He didn't get enough blame for what he did over there with the Steelers. So, you know what? I agree. Let's all blame Matt Canada. Blame Canada. Blame. Sorry, that South Park bit was stuck in my head now. Dang it. All right. Patriots take over. They have the ball at their 15-yard line, and they got Travion Henderson still on the field here. Second and about 7 after that 3-yard gain from the rookie. And we'll see if the Jets start using their timeouts here. I mean, they're down by 2 possessions. They would need to score. Even if they get the ball back, they would need to score immediately. I'm talking about within 30 seconds. And then, I mean, still, you're going to have to try an onside kick. How successful is that going to be? So the Patriots are about, I mean, they're a minute 53 left in this game, and they are that long away from going 9-2 and on a 3-game winning. Sorry, on the 3 game, on the 9-game. My goodness, man, I can't do math. 8-game winning streak for the Patriots here. Jeez. All right. Jets used their second timeout here. There was a run by Henderson up the middle, picked up about another 4 yards, so sets up a 3rd and short for the Patriots here. First down ends this game. All right. May under center, fullback, running back in the backfield. Another handoff, and first down, Travion Henderson, and that is going to be all she wrote. Whether the Jets use their timeout or not, the Patriots are going to be able to just take a couple knees and end this game. Pull a Henry and fumble the ball. Oh, darn. Nope. Nope. Unfortunately, no. I was hoping they would make this a little interesting. All right, Drake May takes a knee, and he'll take one more, and that'll be it. So, unfortunately for the Jets, their 2-game winning streak will come to an end, and they will drop to 2-8 on the year. But for New England, once again, they are now on a 8-game winning streak, and they will improve to 9-2, and their chances of not only winning the division, but being the number 1 seed in the AFC have jumped up quite a bit. And there's the final knee, and there it is, man. All right. It wasn't quite a blowout, but it wasn't necessarily a close one either. But I will take this over what we've gotten over the last couple games in prime time, especially. So the Patriots never felt like they were losing this one, even when the Jets scored on their opening drive. It just always felt like the Patriots were always just kind of in control once they got that running game really established in the second half. And then Drake Mays just started, he was 11 of 11 for 110 yards in his first 11 throws, man. Stephon Diggs doing his thing, catching passes, picking up first downs. And then the rookie, Travion Henderson, with following up a 2-touchdown performance against the Buccaneers, comes away with 3 touchdowns here tonight, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. And the Patriots looking like arguably the best team in the NFL, if not at the very least in the AFC. Still a better game than last Thursday or Monday, 100%. Believe it or not, man, the Jets nearly scored as many points as the Packers and Eagles did combined. And if they hadn't dropped that, if they weren't down already by 13 and they hadn't dropped that one on 4th down there at the end, they might have kicked the field goal and scored 17. So, yeah, last Monday and Thursday were just awful. But we got a decent one here, and we get to see one of the best teams in the NFL right now, one of the hottest teams in the NFL, really begin to establish themselves in November. And hopefully for the Patriots, man, hopefully they can kind of continue this. Because, I don't know, man, I want to see some really good football from more than just a handful of teams, man. So hopefully the Patriots can challenge the Bills and everybody else in that AFC. Hopefully they can give us a couple good games. So, heck yeah, baby. But let me know what you thought of this game. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't, man. It helps out the video, helps out the channel. It's a great free way to support me and this channel. Thank you so much, man. Thank you to everybody that stopped by. David Stegosaurus, man. Once again, you're a stalwart in this channel, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. We had Seastrom pop in here for a little bit. I know you gotta work tomorrow, my man. So have a good one. I'll catch you this weekend. And then Packer Nation, always in here for a little bit. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully the Packers can get something going on Sunday, man. And then finally, Dakota Martin, I hope you're doing well, man. I know you're in the hospital. Please keep fighting, my brother. I hope to be talking to you during that Bears and Packers game in December, brother. So keep fighting, man. I hope you're doing as best you can. So appreciate you, man. All right. I'm trying to think here. Let's finish up with the stats here. Let's look at what it looked like at the end. Patriots 336 in total yardage, 271 through the air, only 65 yards rushing today. So not a big rushing day for the Patriots. For the Jets, 140 yards on the ground. So one of the best offenses at running the ball, able to put up some decent yardage against the number one rushing defense in the NFL. Jets barely threw for 105 yards through the air here. So not a great performance once again for the Jets in the passing department. They were 8 of 14 on third down. The Patriots were 6 of 12. And then finally, only 3 sacks in this game combined. 2 for the Jets, 1 for the Patriots. And the Patriots are able to recover a fumble late in the game. So, see, Strom, have a good night. David, the stats look like numbers. Well, you never know, sir. They might throw a sandwich emoji in here. You never know. But yeah, man. Boom. Yeah, otherwise, nothing too crazy, man. Jets averaged a little over 4 yards per carry. Patriots nearly 5.5. Yeah, it was a pretty easy performance. Justin Fields, 15 for 26, 116, 1 touchdown. Justin Fields was the leading rusher, 11 carries for 67 yards. Breece Hall, 14 for 53. And John Mechie, 3 catches for 45 yards as the leading receiver. He also caught a touchdown as well. And then finally, Drake May, 25 for 34. Finished, after going 11 for 11, he finished 14 for 23. 281 through the air, 1 touchdown, no picks. Travion Henderson, 19 carries, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns, but also caught 5 catches for 31 yards and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 9 catches, 105 yards. And Matt Collins, 4 for 64. So, once again, a strong performance by the Patriots. They are the number 1 seed in the AFC right now. And for the Jets, they dropped to 2-8, and they are basically looking towards 2026. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Thank you so much, man. A freaking solid game to start week 11. And let's hope the games only get better from here, man. So I'll catch you guys later. Once again, my name is Dave, and I'm not a coach. Thank you. Have a good night, guys. I'll catch you on Sunday.